Today is the day that I finally get to do a review on Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The original first cartoon came out in 1987. I can't believe it. I'm finally doing a review on the show. I've been wanting to review on this show for ages now, and I'm finally doing it. I reviewed on the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, but this time I'm finally doing it. I'm finally reviewing on the 1987 show. As for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2003, Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shows, yeah, I will review on them at some point, but I'm not really in a big rush to review on them, and I'm not in a big rush to review the live action films as well. I'm not in a rush to review the 2014 films, yeah. So anyway, so basically what the plot is, it's about these Teenage Ninja Turtles. They're Ninja Turtles. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Back to saying. So basically the plot is about these four Ninja Turtles called Leonardo, Rolf, Michelangelo, and Donatello. They live in the sewers, and they have a trainer called Splinter and the Mutant Rat. They trained them to be Ninja Turtles and to protect crime from sea, and they try to stop these villains, and that's basically what the plot is. So now, guys, this show is an absolute classic. I love this show so much. It's one of the best shows I've ever watched when I was a kid. I used to watch this show all the time when I was a kid. I have like 3 episodes of the show on DVD, which I am planning to get the whole entire box set of the show on DVD at some point. So yeah, show's such a classic. The animation in the show is amazing. I love the animation. Let's get to the characters, shall we? So yeah, so the 4 main characters: Leonardo, Rolf, Michelangelo, and Donatello. They are the best characters, obviously. Yeah, and April O'Neil is a great character. I like April O'Neil. Now and Splinter is a great character. I like Splinter. Now let's get to the villains, shall we? Oh boy, Shredder is an awesome villain. I absolutely love Shredder. He's like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles' main villain. But yeah, he's one of the best. He's the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles villain of all time. Like seriously, Bebop is a great villain. I love Bebop. He's such a great villain. Despite he had a redemption arc in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mayhem, which that show's set in a different universe, kinda. Yeah. Rocksteady is an awesome villain. I love Rocksteady. Rocksteady is such an awesome villain. Krang is a very funny villain. I like Krang. He sort of reminds me of MODOK. Horn is a great villain. Genis Frog, Lord Dragon Lord, Wingnut, which I don't think Wingnut was in this. Cryer and Slash. Yeah, they are great villains. I love those villains so much. So yeah, Ground Chuck is a great character. I like Ground Chuck. This is one of those shows I go back and watch. Like, I rewatched some episodes of the show last year for nostalgia. Before that, I've not watched the show in a long time. After reviewing Mutant Mayhem, it made me want to go back and watch these episodes. Make me go back and watch these shows. Watch the show. Which, yeah. So, yeah. And the show ran for like 10 seasons, which is pretty cool. So, yeah. Now the first 5 seasons of the show are my favourite seasons. Honestly, I love the first 5 seasons of the show. Season 6 to 10, yeah, they are great seasons. I do like them, but season 1 to 5 are my most favourite ones ever. So yeah, and I love the theme song of this show. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles and a Half Shell, Turtle Power. Yeah, it's such a classic. I love that theme. Yeah, and Jeremy, my 2 YouTube friends, Mike Pups Fanboy and Jeremy, both love this show. They are big, huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. They are huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fans. Which are like me. So I'm a huge fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. Like, I was a huge fan of the show. I used to have like colouring sheets of the show, toys, action figures, and all that, and merchandise. And I had a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles backpack, like Michelangelo's shell, you know. Yeah, I had like a bag of that. It wasn't a backpack, but I had a bag of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles shells, which is pretty cool. Which I won it at a thing. It was a prize, and I won it. So yeah, it's a long time ago since I've got it. I don't know if I have it now, but it was a really, really long time ago I got it. So yeah, don't know if I still have it, but yeah. Oh, I have a Michelangelo plushie as well, which is pretty cool. Oh, how did I almost forgot this? This is the best. I'm going to mention the best catchphrase, one of my favourite catchphrases of all time period. Cowabunga, dude. Yep, you thought I was going to forget that. And I almost did, but I didn't. Seriously, how could I ever forget the catchphrase in the show? Cowabunga, dude. We need the pizzas. Speaking of, I had pizza earlier and it was amazing. Pizza, it's one of my favourite foods of all time. I love pizza. Especially Domino's pizza. Domino. Ooh. Yeah, it was so funny. So yeah. Now, I kind of wish the show aired again. Like, I watched the show on Pop years ago, but then it got took off the air, which is really sad. I mean, there are some episodes of the show that are on YouTube, but yeah. And so yeah. And there is one. Do I have any negatives of the show at all? Do I have any negatives at the show at all? I'll give you 5 seconds to guess. 5 seconds. Pardon me. 5 seconds start now. Alright, time's up. Right. Do I have any negatives of the show? Absolutely not! Yeah. You think I have any negatives of the show? Absolutely not. Everything in this show is amazing. It's perfect. Not one single negative of the show of all time. I know this is not my number one favourite TV show of all time, but this is one of the shows, my favourite TV shows of all time. This is one of those shows I go back and watch for nostalgia, along with, there's other cartoons I loved as well. This is not the only show I'll go back and watch for nostalgia. There's other shows I go back and watch for nostalgia, like Garfield and Friends, Futurama, the Sonic the Hedgehog cartoons, Mario cartoons, which I will plan to do a review on at some point. Yeah, the Mario cartoons that came out years ago. Yeah, I will do a review on them at some point, but I'm not really in a rush to review on them. What other nostalgic shows do I love from my childhood? The Mr. Peabody and Sherman cartoon, which that was a classic. Danger Mouse, which Danger Mouse is one of my favourite shows of all time. Danger Mouse, Ben 10, Blue's Clues, Shaun the Sheep, Arthur, Bob the Builder, etc. Yeah, those are the shows I go back and watch for nostalgia, and this is one of my favourite ones of all time. Which, yeah. So overall, guys, I give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1987 cartoon a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. I love this show so much. And Lambo never watched this show. I don't think Lambo ever watched this show before, but then he gave it a watch, and he actually really likes it. So yeah, Lambo Rock Strikes Back actually enjoys this show as well. And yeah, some other YouTubers that like the show, like Saw the Movie Nerd likes this show, I think. Noah the Cool Guy 2004, I think, loves the show. So yeah. Comment down below if you love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, guys. So overall, guys, I give the show a 10 out of 10. It's an absolute classic. Such a masterpiece. It's one of my favourite shows from my childhood. Which, yeah. So yeah, thank you all for watching. And cowabunga.